So I apologise. I'll have to part to it because I don't really know how to edit stuff yet. Yeah, it's difficult to try and get back into that place, feel that love, talk the spirit back into helping you try and move through, just share our experiences and stuff. Because wow. So Philip, all things drop, ocean become. Okay, so am I saying I become God? They're the questions I was kind of like I wasn't asking. I was just thinking, or I was in that question, and he was like, the spirit was like, maybe in the future I'd be able to explain, because I love this how unpredictable things are. It's making you like makes me. Yeah, it's definitely not a comfort zone, but like he said, no definition is the truth. You have to find, and Derek says the same thing about the truth being in the lie, lie being in the truth. There's no definition. You have to navigate through the that, and that is absolutely so. This is awesome. Like I'm begging for this in my life to understand love and what and confession, like depth. Get in me, you know. You do it. I can't break me. I don't know. Make everything happen at once. That's how we kind of think. But so I'm up in amongst allness and nothingness. So the best way I can explain it is I envisioned drops, all these different droplets, and once they become or go home, whatever, however we want to perceive the angle of the truth, we can look at it from every angle. It's the same thing. But once my drop is back in him, that's why he said, you define yourself in me. And it's like after I see myself drop in him, in his allness, nothingness, that's when I've gone, where am I? And where are you? Where is everyone? Because I had in my mind defined that we're going to see each other again. And we are, but it's not, it's not like I defined how we're going to see each other. Like we're some sort of, oh man, do you remember the physical? Do you remember life? Mad, like, look, woo, you know. Yeah, it's completely different because it's the knowing is completely different. We're in the allness, the immeasurable. We're a part. We become in him again. Doesn't. I'm not saying I'm God or they're God. It's absolutely not correct. When you felt and seen this, I'll get to what happened at the end. I apologise for the length. Just going with the flow. Just allowing the spirit to take me. So, I'm trying to define myself. And I just felt just then, it's like, he has got a good humour because he showed me how to define myself in him. And he showed me in the most loving way. It's unbelievable. He showed me him. And it's like when I dropped in, and you can't tell the difference between the water Water. It's physical. It's not involved in any of it. 3D, none of it. Nothing. When I fell in, he showed me himself in me. Like, feeling, like, you know what I'm saying? He's asked me to define. I'm like, I fall in him, in this soul, spirit, allness, nothingness. Allness. I suppose is nothingness as well. So that's the mixture, they are the one, and that's what he was showing me. But, and he said, do you see yourself? You see others? And I'm like, no, I just see allness. I feel love. I feel allness and nothingness. And this is where it got a bit weird for me, because me trying to define it, I think, took me to the truth, which is, again, unpredictable. Telling me this is how you do it, and then allowing me to do and find the same result. Anyway, this is why I thought, should I? Yeah. So I am sharing this because it's a beautiful thing. Him, and he shows me himself. I just feel love so much, tremendous. It was so powerful, so wonderful, that when I did try to define allness and nothingness, he showed me it in the one, in him, in his love. So at one point, I felt the joy, the love, the power. He showed me his power. Not all of it. I don't even know how much. It was just, whoa. And then, bang. Why do I feel all of this, but I'm on my knees, crouched down, and I'm not even looking? And this is where I started to think, well, this is what they said, like, about God. You can't gaze upon control. This is different. I did not bow down because I was in fear. I had joy, love, and power at the most tremendous allness in him and everyone that was with me. I don't know, but I knew him. But I don't know him. I didn't know him like I thought, but I knew him. And I wasn't bowing down. It was like I dropped and I've gone, oh my God, nothing. I'm nothing. You're not calling yourself God when you become nothing in him. But at the same time, you are feeling everything, all things. So that's when I realized the misconception, and he showed me the truth. I wasn't bowing down because he was like, I am your God. Now you can stand. There was absolutely no control, and this was the point. No control. There was absolutely no control in the Father's love. He does not and did not control anything. He did not have control. And that surprised me, because being all things and in all things of all things, wouldn't you be controlling all things? No, he showed me his love. And he showed me that once you enter into this love, it's true, absolute freedom, which is love. Which then bring me to my own truth that had been established and Derek was talking about, and is neutrality, true love of the Father. And so he's just kind of showing me, I think, that, yeah, you know, keep seeking, keep this, keep going. So, control? No. Did he have any control over me? No. He gave me every option, all options. When I dropped into his allness and nothingness, I became allness and nothingness again with him. And so in that, I seen Philip, what they were saying, gazing upon anything. I could have gazed back upon the earth and become her. And I'm like, allness, nothingness, not God, in God, in the Father. And that was it. That's just profound. So that was my experience of him showing me true love, truth about love, freedom, true freedom. Don't control. Come in me, and become all things with me. I'm like, oh, of course. How loving. What God in a church loves you that much? He just lets you in and allows you to become all things in him. What God? None. None perceive this. No church. It's just beautiful, but it's really profound how the church or religions don't perceive this. They put a boundary, a control, a mechanism that causes you not to see this. And so, his love, man, it's freedom at its peak. It's freedom at its allness. Gaze upon it, become it. That's the freedom he gives you. Anywhere, everywhere, son. Anywhere, everywhere. And you're like, oh, man, like a kid. Can you do anything wrong in his love? No. Which then brings me to the fact and the state of the duality, the pendulum, and the Anunnaki, and all of the soulless things that were co-created and creates and co-creates. This is a physical thing, so I'm not going to talk about that till I experience something of it, and then because I want to share this in real time with everyone, and I love for everyone to like share real time stuff too, because our hearts are all praying for each other in our sleep, love, lift, and I feel that. That's why I crumbled. I felt crumbling. The Father said, "You're in strength, my brother," and I'm like, "Oh, mad," and I'm feeling that. I just got to stay there and allow it. And my brothers and sisters are going through some things too. And their attacks are gonna get. This is it. This is it. But this is only physical, and this is not it. So freedom in his love, and thank you, and I love you. See you later.